Hey everyone, Amber Duluth, your presidential upline here at It Works. I have today's tip from the top, and I actually have, it's kind of like several tips in one, and I'm actually really excited to share them with you. So, here we go. You are what you do. You are what you post. You represent yourself by how you dress, how you act, how you behave, and how you respond to things on Facebook. So, here we go. Let's start with Facebook, shall we? Venting. You don't do that. If you own a business, you do not vent on Facebook. There's no gray area. You just don't do it. Maybe you're super political. Maybe that's your thing. Watch it when you do it on Facebook. Okay? When you offend half of the people on your friends list, that half of people are never going to do business with you because they do business with you, not with your company, not with anything else. So if they don't like you, they're not going to do business with you. Okay? And that comes across in ways that you communicate. And if you're not efficient with communicating, that's why you're not locking in distributors. That's why you're not locking in loyal customers. If you don't have confidence in yourself, in your company, in your product, then that's why people are not signing up with you. That's why they're signing up with someone else who's more confident in themselves. Okay, so Facebook. If you want to vent, fan-freaking-tastic. You type it out, you delete it. You don't hit post. You don't. Leaders are just as guilty of this, but you can't vent. No one wants to see your negativity. You think that they don't want to see your business post? I assure you they'd rather see your business post than your negativity all over their Facebook. Okay, so no venting. How about you don't share things that make people gasp in horror? All right? Don't share, I don't know, crude jokes. Don't share, like everyone who knows me knows I have a potty mouth. When's the last time you saw me share something that had the F-bomb on it on a meme? You don't see that. I don't do that. I save my potty mouth for the people that I know and love, okay? And the people on my Facebook don't want to see my potty mouth. Don't share horribly controversial things. Be smart. Know that everyone is looking at you and deciding if they want to do business with you. Those are some big things. It's okay to be funny and whatever. Also, and take this for what it's worth, watch how you comment on things. Okay? With the way that Facebook's working now, people see things that you comment on. So let's say there's, for example, a controversial breastfeeding picture, and you comment with something harsh and stupid and uneducated, because you know how I feel about breastfeeding. That's going to show up in my feed. That is going to show up in my feed, and it's going to say Amber Duluth commented on it, and you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to look to see what you said. That paints a picture of you for people. That you have to watch. I'm not telling you can't have opinions, and I'm not telling you that you can't be political or anything else. You have to watch how you say things, how you portray yourself on Facebook. Okay, you have to. If you're broke, you probably shouldn't broadcast that all over Facebook, especially if you own a business. And that's true for any business. You know, no one wants to work with you if you're broke. You know, obviously that business isn't working if you're still broke. Okay, so that's the internet. All right, so watch how you're posting. Be positive. Be the person that people want to do business with. If you looked at your last week on Facebook, are you someone that you would want to do business with? I can tell you that there are some people who are like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've looked at your Facebook. I wouldn't do business with you. Okay? If your punctuation and grammar is terrible, I'm not going to do business with you. And I'm the queen of typos. I have to edit my crap all the time. But you don't want to look like an uneducated idiot. Don't talk and text when you post on Facebook. You know, use the word you. It's not that hard to do. So, be smart about how you represent yourself on social media of any sorts, okay? All right, let's talk about real life, shall we? We're not in a business where we have to dress up, and I get that, okay? If you are out blitzing in your pajamas, that's why people aren't calling you, okay? If you are blitzing rudely, interrupting people, just coming up to them and saying, hi, can I give you a coupon, without building a personal relationship of any sort, that's why people aren't calling you. And I'll just say it, you guys know how I am, so whatever, I'm going to say it. If you're walking around with a cut from like the 50s, maybe you still use Aquanet and your hair's out to here, maybe reconsider how you package yourself, okay? Do you walk with, your shoulders back and your head held high? Do you kind of look like a mouse when you're out and about? Do you dress inappropriately? Are you, rough around the edges? Are you fake? People sense fake stuff. When I was in another party plan, there was a girl who, when she talked to you, she was like, hey, how's it going? But when she did a party, she was like, okay, ladies. Everyone knew she was fake. No one wants to do business with someone who's fake, so be the realest you can be, but always walk around knowing that if you are wearing gear, you're on the clock, okay? If you were a nurse, okay, and some of you are, if you were a nurse and you were out in your scrubs, is it appropriate to act like a jerk and to talk down to people and maybe make a scene? No, because you're representing yourself in your profession, okay? So if you are wearing It Works gear, you should be professional, okay? Act the way that people would want to do business with you. Walk around like you're a force to be reckoned with. Be confident in yourself, in your product. But most importantly, carry yourself in a way that people want to work with you, okay? I can't stress enough how you represent your business through the way that you handle situations in public, in whatever. Always being professional. If you leave a tip for your waitress or your waiter and you tell them how super awesome they were, and if they want to make real money, they should join your team, but then you leave them a $2 tip, no one wants to do business with that person, okay? Be the person that people want to talk to. Don't be fake. Be genuine. If you're generally rough around the edges, fake it till you make it, okay? When you go do parties, no, you don't have to dress up, but maybe fixing your hair isn't a bad idea, okay? Or putting on makeup. Being personable, not showing up to those parties and acting like it's all about you and getting the raps on people and taking their money, because it's not about you. This business is not about you. It's not. So, the minute that you go into those parties knowing it's about helping the people that are at those parties, that's when things change. When you go in there representing yourself in such a way that people want to do business with you, that's when things change, okay? Maybe, and I use the term rough around the edges, and hopefully everyone knows what that means. Maybe you are rough around the edges. Good news. You can be polished, okay? You can, I'm a girl who likes to ride in a big jacked up truck too, all right? I've got a redneck side. I can hunt, I can fish, but I can also represent myself in a room full of professionals, and they trust and know me and appreciate me and don't think, oh, that girl doesn't belong here, okay? You have to learn how to adapt to your surroundings. You have to be a business chameleon. You have to know when it's appropriate to act crazy and ridiculous, and when it's okay to woo a room full of professional people, okay? If you do not know how to do that, the beautiful thing is there are tons of books out there about learning how to communicate. I think it's John Maxwell that wrote Everybody Talks But Few Communicate. That would be a great book for you. If you're not communicating, that's why people aren't signing up. So, you have to know how to be a chameleon and learn to communicate effectively. I feel like I'll have to talk a whole nother thing about communicating at some point. However, for today, we're just talking about representing yourself and being a business chameleon and learning how to adapt in a room full of different people. Okay? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. You are how you represent yourself. You are what you post on Facebook. You are what you leave the house in and how you're dressed. You are the hairstyle that you wear. And some of that sounds shallow. people are shallow. Get over it. Okay, you don't have to be skinny and blonde, but you have to walk with purpose and walk with confidence, and believe in yourself and believe in your product. So I'm actually excited that I got to give you guys this tip. So I really do hope that you got something from it. In the comments below, shout out what you think you can work better on, or what you're going to do to fix and represent yourself better, or maybe shout out what you're really good at, so that others can get good tips as well. So make sure you share those, and then look forward to your tip from the top tomorrow. You guys have a great day.